Hello guys, Josh here from the Hampshire Business Show, which is taking place on the 10th of October at the Ageas Bar in Southampton. I'm here with Adam Myers, who's the head of HR for Stellamar. Stellamar will be at the Hampshire Business Show in the Oxford Innovation Zone. And Adam's been kind enough to come down today to tell us a bit about Stellamar, what they do, the kind of clients they can help and the solutions that they offer. So Adam, thank you so much for coming down.
My pleasure.
Much appreciated. So Stellamar is, first of all, you've grown massively here, haven't you?
We've grown really quickly, yeah. So we started off with just two of us. So Alistair, my business partner, and I, we both had embryonic businesses. Alistair worked in the recruitment sector. We'd known each other from a previous recruitment business, and he knew me from being HR. So the idea was we would start a recruitment business, and I would start up the HR wing of that, and we would grow as Employment Solutions. So that's evolved into now nearly 16 of us.
That's brilliant.
One person working up in Glasgow as well. But effectively we do recruitment, and the bit obviously I'm here to talk about is the HR consultancy piece.
Brilliant.
And the idea being is we band all together as Employment Solutions.
Like a one-stop shop, if you like, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
So focusing on the HR stuff, so on the HR side of the business, what solutions, because HR is such a broad topic, right? So talk to me about the kind of things that you help your clients with.
So I think there's all sorts. So I'd probably describe it in three areas. There's firstly, we have businesses that work with us on a retained basis, so they want to, basically they don't have, or they don't want, or they don't feel they need an in-house HR department. So we work with them on a monthly basis where we just fill the gaps in for them. So that's sometimes because they don't want an HR resource, can't afford a full-time resource. I know one of our key clients, quite a big client, the way he looks at it is that a key HR person in this business would cost him sort of £60,000-70,000 a year, and he gets the same as that for a reduced cost. Obviously we're not there all the time, but he sees it as an outsourced department. So that's category one. Category two are the businesses that need projects done. So in the past we've been quite fortunate to work with quite big name companies that just want add-ons. Come and look at our review process. Could you come and hear an appeal for us? Could you come and hear a grievance for us? Could you come and help us put together a redundancy package? Sadly, quite bad stuff there, but so project stuff that we would go in and work with and start at the beginning, say what they need to do the project, and then finish it and charge a set fee for that.
That's normal,
and the other one that I think is quite key is we have lots of businesses that just need some help every now and then. So they need, we work with lots of smaller businesses that just need a handbook written, or they need a handbook revised, or they need contracts written, or they need a long-term sick person dealt with. So we go in on like an hourly rate basis and go in and help people.
That's brilliant.
And I think those clients tend to remain loyal to us, but only need us when they need us.
Absolutely.
So we just charge an hourly rate. So so we're kind of like an outsourced HR department, really.
And you touched on small business as well. I mean, do you work with? Is it complete across the board and up to large organisations?
Absolutely. So I think the thing that people forget sometimes when you set a business up, the minute you hire one person, you are an employer.
Absolutely.
And funnily enough, I've just had a conversation this morning with one of our clients who felt like the contracts that she has in the business are too restrictive, and she wants the contracts taken out. Now, unfortunately, it's against the law. You can't have people working in businesses without contracts. And what we tend to see is a lot of people who will download from the internet, will download a handbook, and then work to this contract. Now, obviously, you can have your own contract. You can have whatever you want in your contract, as long as it's legal.
Of course.
So we work with a lot of small businesses and educate them on the smaller stuff, onboarding new people, and it's actually the smaller businesses that sometimes just don't have an expertise. So we've got all sorts of small businesses that are 1, 2, 3 people that just need some stuff for when they hire their first people.
That's amazing.
We do the same, but actually we do the business. We've also got a couple of businesses that are 100, 200 people strong that also still use us. So we're quite fortunate from a point of view of, if a business hires somebody, they need our services.
That's
so
brilliant.
It kind of leaves it quite open really for who we look at business wise.
Absolutely. And you touched on sort of the outsourced HR department, but if you've got it could be a range of small businesses, they may not know that they need sort of an outsourced HR department. So what kind of things can you do to go into an organisation, maybe identify some points that need to work on, maybe some some things that need to sort of integrate into the business?
Yeah, well, we've developed over the last 6 months actually what we're calling now a HR health check.
Okay.
Initially we called it an audit, but I think people were worried that they were going to get a pass or fail, or they're going to start rifling through their filing cabinets. It's not like that. It's an online tool that we use with a client.
That's amazing.
And basically it breaks down 12 key areas of HR. Some of it's the reactive stuff, so do you have a contract, do you have this, do you have a handbook, do you have this policy, and some of it is what you're doing about retention, what you're doing about the next group of people coming through, what you're doing about succession, and funnily enough, some businesses that we work with, no matter how big and how good they are, they answer no to that a lot of times. So what this health check does is allows them to reflectively look at their business and see what they do, what they don't do, and what the gap is. At the end of it, they get a score. We've kind of made up kind of like a category, because if you're below 30%, we don't say you're terrible. We just say you've got work to do here.
Yeah, of course.
So that they don't feel too bad about themselves. But of course, the great thing about it is then that allows us to put in a plan if we were to help that business, that we focus on the stuff that they need to do. I think that came from, obviously we've got a group of HR professionals that work in the business that will advise, and one of the things I think we're quite keen on doing is when we do send a monthly invoice or that it is staff that people see benefit in, so we're able to have a conversation with business owners and say, look, this is what your audit has come out as, these are the things that look good, this is what we think will be quick wins, these are the things that are going to save you money, because I think one of the things we look at with HR, and I think people forget this sometimes, is that HR is still a commercial part of the business, and I would always want to make sure that what we were doing, we were adding to the bottom line.
Absolutely.
We're not just, I think so many people see HR as, we just have to have them. Absolutely not. HR should be an integral part of growing a business, and I think we want to make sure that these health checks point people towards that.
That's amazing. And on that healthcare check, is this open to anyone?
Yeah, any business. So we offer them for free, actually. So they're an online tool. There's a no commit to buy anything at the end. Obviously, there's an element of when you come out with, say, you're the 30% and you've all of the stuff to do. Obviously, we can help with that. So we do hope that clients will end up saying, well, actually, great, go ahead and do that. But it's a very easy task.
Amazing. And that's online, is it?
It's online, and also we're going to be doing them at the show as well.
Oh, fantastic!
So we're going to be there doing that. And anyone who stops by will be able to do a free health check, and we'll get a report to them around what they need in the business.
Look at that.
A free takeaway there,
That's amazing. Guys, so that's it. Adam Myers, Head of HR from Celamar, will be at the Hampshire Business Show. Guys, if you want a free healthcare check, when we send us out in the email, there'll be a link underneath the video, whether it's on LinkedIn, or put a call to action underneath the email, so you can book in for a healthcare check in advance if you'd like one. But if not, at the Hampshire Business Show, it's free tickets, so if you're not registered yet, head straight to hampshirebusinessshow.com. But I'm sure Adam and I can't wait to see you guys, and we'll see you in October. Thank you.